training, a whole video about an hour ago, only to find out that there was no audio. So I'm trying out this new little cute microphone here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if you guys can see it. I'm gonna show it to you. And I wanted to, I guess the microphone wasn't on or whatever, but anyway, I have my own little microphone, new little microphone. And yeah, I couldn't hear anything. And so, or you guys couldn't hear anything. So I decided I had to come back and re-record this video, which is great because maybe, hopefully, I'll be able to catch a few of you guys who are just wrapping up lunch. Maybe you're wrapping up a meeting and you're going to be able to listen to me live. If you can hear me, thank you, Shamarius. Please let me know in the comment box below that you can hear me. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for showing up this afternoon, spend a little time with me to chat, and let's talk about some mistakes that I see a lot of entrepreneurs doing. But first, let me introduce myself. I know we have a lot of new members inside of the community. I am Mernice Oliver, affectionately known as Coach Bo, Queen Quiet Storm. I am the calm to your agency chaos. And I help companies to launch, build, grow, and scale profitable and revenue generating businesses, all centered around leveraging your gifts, your talents, your skills, and abilities to generate additional income for your business. Thank you, Shamari. So I'm glad you guys can hear me. Okay, so we got that out of the way. You guys can hear me. And I'm so excited this month. We got a lot going on for the month of March. Month of March is, International Women's Month. And so we're going to be celebrating some of you amazingly wonderful and beautiful women in our Nowie newsletter. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be celebrating you here inside of the Insurance Women Rock community. And yes, we're going to teach you some really great business building skills. We're going to have some fun. I'm really kind of starting to work some TikTok videos. We're going to have some fun things going on inside too. But I want to talk to you about some big mistakes that I see a lot of entrepreneurs that are kind of just, losing money, bleeding really profits inside of their business. And I want to know if any of these mistakes are any of the mistakes that you're making inside of your business. But I'm not just going to talk about the mistakes. I'm also going to tell you how you can fix it today, right? So, I have this mantra here inside of the community, and I truly believe if you fail to plan, then you might as well plan to fail. With being an entrepreneur, we got all of these moving pieces, right? And moving parts of your business to look after. And so oftentimes it's no wonder that some things are just simply going to fall through the cracks. They're unavoidable, but they're also hurting your bottom line. And so today I really just want to examine some of the top 5 mistakes that I see entrepreneurs are making and how that really diminishes your profits, and then how we're going to be able to fix these things for you today. So number 1, I hope you have I hope you have your pen and paper, grab your favorite beverage, and let's jump into today's content. So mistake number 1 is inconsistent marketing. It is not enough, listen to me, it is not enough to just post on social media a couple of times. You might tweet maybe once a week. You may send out an email haphazardly every other month. And all of that is so detrimental to your business and detrimental to your bottom line. And so if you don't keep up with a consistent marketing plan, people are going to forget your name. It's kind of that out of sight, out of mind thing. And so you really have to commit to showing up consistently and offering your services and your products. I don't care if it's your insurance agent or if it's something else that you're offering in terms of any other revenue generating opportunities for you. All of it has to be consistent. And a business consultant worth their salt is going to help you offer solutions and ideas that make your marketing more consistent, more effective, and yes, more profitable. So that's number 1, inconsistent marketing. Number 2 is your failure. A lot of entrepreneurs fail to really embrace automation and how it can really help them pivot in their business. So if you're old school and you're still stuck in making phone calls to confirm appointments rather than utilizing some sort of, messaging service or text messaging reminders to confirm, even posting on social media should be something that you're leveraging technology. Facebook has an amazing scheduler built right into the platforms, and you don't have to pay for it. It's free. If you don't want to use Facebook, fine. There are tons of other software. There's Meet Edgar, there's Buffer, there is Hootsuite. Tons of other ways that you can use to go ahead and schedule your social media, whether you do it at a week at a time or a month at a time, but it's going to help you be able to leverage your time better because you're not spending hours and hours scrolling on Facebook and trying to post, rather than really focusing on your specific target market and offering and providing value to your specific demographic of clients that you work with. And so when you're working with your own consultant, that consultant really will be more knowledgeable about the technology that can help you automate, all while sticking to a budget. But don't let the budget thing really scare you away and leave money on the table. You've got to be able to figure out a way to invest in these types of things so that you can then really focus on revenue generating activities and not things that necessarily bring money into your business. You use that money for other things like, bringing on new staff or hiring a virtual assistant, paying for a business consultant to come and really help you turn your business around. So that's number 2, is failure to leverage and use the correct types of automation. Mistake number 3 is really poor branding and messaging. So let me ask you a question. What is your company's messaging? What is the mission? What's your value statement? What is your unique selling proposition? If you can't answer either of these questions, then you probably need to go back and revisit your message and your business image. Branding, you guys, ladies, listen to me. Branding is so much more than just getting a logo and figuring out what colors you're going to use in your social media. So much more than that. Branding is about your overall image and what you promise to bring to the marketplace to help your clients find a solution to the pain points that they're experiencing. So, and really what we do in our business consulting strategy sessions is we ask those questions to help you really drill down to what your core principles are and how that's going to help you drive business into your agency. I just had this conversation with one of my VIP clients, Cynthia Scott. She's just doing an amazing job generating her own organic leads just by having great branding and messaging. She's showing up consistently on social media, and she's leveraging automation. And she has been able to bring in almost 100 organic leads and haven't paid 1 cent for a lead. Now, I don't know about you, but those of you that are actually buying and paying for insurance leads in your business or any type of lead generation, the minimum you're probably going to pay is about $25 a lead for really good leads. Now, you can get some really crappy leads for a lot less expensive, but if you're paying for leads, you really should begin to think about, what's going on with my branding and my messaging? How am I really interacting with my target audience? And am I able to really generate organic leads from the things that I'm doing? So I really want you to think about that. But that's mistake number 3, is poor branding and messaging. Mistake number 4 is bad money management. Now, I'm going to go ahead and raise my hand because I was that girl when I started out in business. I had really poor money management skills. But the beauty of it is I was smart enough to connect with a bookkeeper and an accountant that kind of helped me get myself back on track and where I need to be. But do you have any idea what your income is versus your expense? Are you looking at your spreadsheet or your profit and loss statement on a monthly basis? And do you know where your business stands? Do you have a habit of buying training classes that you never have time to use? Or maybe you paid for some software that you're not using. There's no reason to do that because businesses that are positioned for growth have good money management solutions in place. And when we're working with our coaching and our consulting clients, that's one of the things that we really talk about, how to create a budget for your business, along with some really solid processes for handling your monthly expenses. One of the things that I'm doing, we've been working with, and this a young lady inside of our community, Karita Cohen, she really has helped us be able to leverage the beauty of generating additional streams of income in the business by offering to you guys a way to finance your coaching and your consulting programs. And so, we have found a way for you to do that. And so we kind of take that whole challenge of I don't have enough money up front right now to reinvest in my business. We take that off of the plate, off the table, because we have a way to help you get it finance so you can get your business moving in the right place. You want more information about financing opportunities, no worries, options for you, just send me a DM and I'll be glad to share that information with you. All right, and then number 5 is the reluctance to reinvest in your business. So very, very important. But I see a lot of entrepreneurs making this mistake because they're trying to do everything free. They're trying to really build a solid and profitable business, and they don't want to invest anything. They want free 99 for everything. Let me get a free consulting session with you, Coach Mo. What are you going to give me free? Can I get a free template? Can I get Yes, absolutely. That's what those things are for. That's what the consulting and the strategy sessions are for. Yes, they're free, but you can't really piece together a profitable business by piecemealing it together. You just can't do that. So think of reinvesting as a way to grow your business. So instead of, taking the extra profits out to pay yourself every month, why don't you keep those profits in the business and use them to hire a virtual assistant? Maybe you want to purchase some new software or training tools. And yes, maybe investing in a business consultant that can really come in and help you reshape and work on your systems and your process so that you can really get your business on the footing that you desire. So, each of those reinvestment options will help your business in the long run more efficiently so you can have more time serving your customers and your prospects. Now, of course, I do believe you should pay yourself a salary every month, but it's the profits, or a percentage of your monthly profits that I believe should and must remain inside of your business in order for it to grow. And so I want you to start thinking about those 5 mistakes. And as you can see, really what we're doing and what we're offering in terms of our Grow and Scale Business Consulting Program, it really can help you get these business mistakes rectified and offer you more solutions to grow your business. And so I want to ask you, think about this. There are 3 levels of business that we primarily work with inside of our Grow and Scale program. And so that's number 1, launching. Are you a new person, a newbie? You're a brand new business owner and you really haven't figured out you need to validate your offer. You want to, make sure that you have the right target audience. If you're creating other products and services outside of the insurance arena, what is your pricing model? What's your business model and your strategies that you will be using to bring in and generate leads inside of your business and generate new income? What about number 2 is our level number 2 really is our growth and building levels. And that is when you're focusing on really building your marketing and your sales systems so that you have a really sustainable and what I call rinse and repeat way to generate leads and sales. So, plugging up those holes and those leaks are really going to help you amplify your growth. And then are you at the 3rd level? And that's the scaling level. And so really right now, if you're at that scale time in your business, then it's time for you to focus on increasing your profitability with some solid systems in place based on automation, delegation, and building your core support team. And really, when I think about that, plugging in those leaks here are going to do nothing more than increasing your profitability and helping you to generate additional income for yourself and for the life that you desire to live. And so if you would like for us to help you in our Grow and Scale team, help you with any of those phases, the launching, the grow and build, or the scaling, it's really simple. If you want to get clear on exactly what your next steps should be and where you want to get to, where you want to go in terms of where you want to be, it's really simple. Just send me a DM message and I'll send you the link so that you can go ahead and schedule your free business consulting session, and then we'll get you going on what those next steps need to be. If you have questions about today's content, no worries. I'll be here monitoring this video throughout the rest of the day. And so if you have questions or comments, don't hesitate to post those questions in the comment boxes below me, and we'll be sure to get you set up. I'll be sure to answer those questions. But also, if you're interested in having a free business consulting session, then all you got to do is send me a message in a DM, and I'll send you a link to go ahead and schedule your time to get started. Now, want to really quickly review those mistakes, because it's all about us learning, right? Not just consuming this content, but using this content to really help you pivot and grow your business. So mistake number 1 is inconsistent marketing. Mistake number 2 is failure to leverage automation in your business. Mistake number 3 is really poor branding and messaging. Mistake number 4 is really bad money management. And mistake number 5 is your reluctance to reinvest in your business. If you're making any of those mistakes, it's okay. That's why we're here to help you turn things around, okay? So if you have any questions, I look forward to talking with you guys really soon. Again, post your comments in the comment boxes below. And don't forget, if you have questions or if you'd like a free strategy session, go ahead, send me a message in the DM. I'll also go ahead and post the link in the comment boxes below, so you guys can go ahead and grab that link for there. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you for joining me with Live with Coach Mo. It has been my pleasure to see you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.